Hello there, guys. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry. I said 5 and it's like 5:45. So I'm a little late. Well, I got a phone call from an actor friend of mine and we needed to talk. So I had to spend a few minutes talking, and then I always have to prepare all. There we go. Crystal, I think you were first today. I'm so glad Leah's quick, boy. Winson Lau, how are you? Jackie Jenkins and Margaret, and I already said Crystal, and Marguerite, and Cassie, and Crystal. Okay, hi guys. Hi. I'm so glad to be with you guys today, but I have to, prepare for you guys because, I turn my camera around because I'm not an editor. And Cecil works, so he doesn't have a chance to help me edit my videos. So I do the best I can to edit on the fly, edit as I go. So lots of stuff is going on, okay? Lots of stuff is going on. I can't believe that I still got more information for you guys. All right, so let's do some good information. Now, Quincy Jones. Quincy, honey, why are you tripping with Michael? Okay, I'm going to turn this around, then I'm going to talk to you guys. Okay, there was a show that Quincy has been promoting, and at first it was called this, Quincy Jones, and he's going to 3 iconic albums perform back to back, Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, with a live symphony orchestra. And that's at the O2 Arena in London, right? And we know that the O2 Arena is owned by AEG, and that's where Michael was supposed to have the residency for the residency for This Is It. And the death announcement came, and of course, if you're quote unquote dead, you can't do a concert, right? 50 shows, 10 shows, 100 shows, 34 or more, which the contract I think says 31 or more shows. So anyway, and the whole 10 show thing, that was just marketing to sell out real fast. But the contract that he signed in January of 2009 said 31 or more shows. Anyway, watch my live trilogy. There's lots of information in it. Then now, since the controversy with Wade and James, and this is another cha-ching, okay? When they has been changed to a soundtrack of the 80s, iconic sounds and defining albums. And Michael Jackson's name isn't on here, but they have Rock With You, Off the Wall, let's see, Thriller, Baby Be Mine, PYT, let's see, Man in the Mirror, and many more. So Quincy is going to be at the O2 Arena, and it was supposed to be like a 10th anniversary, but since Wade and James is a child porno fantasy fairy tale fabricated child porno film came out, it has really cost the Jacksons a lot of stuff. And if you go back to my live videos, you'll see that there's so much stuff that really has hurt Michael's image, his ability to earn income due to the lies. And I believe that the estate, if they wanted to get bold, I believe they have a really, really good case for conspiracy and extortion. Okay, and it won't be defamation. It'll be trying to rob a business entity. So that's what I think that they should do. But anyway, this is going to be a part of how do you say how much damages are. And you say, look, here's another one where Michael lost out on his name being put on here and the name of the albums being put on here. Now, Michael's name is not on this original poster either. Let's see, it just says Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, but it doesn't say Michael's name. But it doesn't matter. Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, everybody knows that, but we don't even have Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad here, but we have the name of some of Michael's songs on here. Okay, so anyway, so that's one. Now let's go back to Quincy. Now, remember, I think after he had sued the estate and he won over $9 million because they were in the Cirque shows, the Michael Jackson Immortal, Wink Wink Nod Nod, and the Michael Jackson 1 show, they were using the songs of Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, and whatever other songs Michael sang. And they weren't giving Quincy his royalties for it. And Quincy had a contract for all 3 albums that he produced, that he gets first right of refusal, and he shares in the royalties. Well, they thought they didn't have to pay him, but they did have to pay him, and Quincy won the lawsuit, which I'm sorry to go against him, but I always said that Quincy was going to win this lawsuit, and he did. But anyway, Anyway, so back then when that verdict came out like a year or so ago, it says Quincy says he says that the male legend is still alive and that he faked his own passing so that he can live a private life. He says he has been in contact with him, that he's ready to make a comeback and that he's going to produce his album. That was one of the things Quincy Jones said. You know, Quincy must be watching Death Hoax video, and I'm telling you, the Death Hoax is some real stuff about Michael. Okay, so we have that with Quincy, and then with Quincy, we also have state of the, he said that Quincy said that Michael had stole a lot of music from other people. And Quincy said that Michael stole Donna Summer's State of Independence song from her 1982 album, which was produced by Quincy. So if Michael stole like the drum lick or whatever you want to call it, you gave it to him, Quincy. Okay, now the song State of Independence, I have it saved. The song State of Independence is really, really interesting, okay, because State of Independence, here are the lyrics to State of Independence, and then it says, yes, I do know how I survive. Yes, I do know why I'm alive, to love and be with you day by day. So Quincy said that he, out of all the songs, he's going to mention State of Independence while he's talking about Michael's alive, faked his death. Okay, and then use something, I do know why I'm alive. Okay, in the one song that he mentions, this is the State of Independence lyrics from Donna Summer. One thing that you guys don't know about Donna Summer, maybe, I don't know if I told you, but Cecil's father is the one that launched the career with Donna Summer. He is the one that's responsible for her being called the Queen of Disco. And they went out and he signed her and he discovered her and he helped make her a star. Donna Summer, Cecil's dad did. So, and you guys may not know this either, but Cecil's dad, Cecil Holmes, if you look in the credits of the Thriller album, you'll see his name in the credits, in the thank yous of the Thriller album. And also you'll see his name in the Thriller 25 credits as well. So you guys go through the credits. You'll have fun. You'll find Cecil's, that's not my Cecil, it's his dad. Okay, it's his dad. Even though my Cecil worked with Janet Jackson and a whole bunch of people. When we go places, famous people always know Cecil. So, you know, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so anyway, so I just wanted to kind of go over with you all the funny ties with Quincy Jones. And unfortunately, you know, they took the name of his albums out and Michael's name is not in the promotions either. Okay, because without Michael being a part of Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, come on. You know, who knows if those albums or those songs would be famous, because Michael, you know, worked really hard to get that distribution and to have widespread distribution due to his success as the lead singer of the Jackson 5 and also his solo career on Motown too. You don't just get distribution like that just because. You get it because you earned it. And they feel like you're worth the investment, because putting albums and CDs all over the world and in stores, that costs money. The CDs don't fall from the sky, just like my DVDs don't fall from the sky. People are like, well, you're making profit. Really? Where's my profit? Do you know that these documentaries spent tens of thousands of hours researching them, and they cost me money to manufacture? Okay, they cost me money. It's not free. They don't fall from the sky, and it doesn't just rain money. Okay, this is all, and I don't have an advertising budget, and that's why I have to interact with the fans. And sometimes as a producer or a director, when you have to interact with the fans like that, you end up getting a lot of haters. Okay, only because you're accessible. Now, I won't get into the haters just yet. I want to get down to some more stuff. Okay, I went and saw, I'm gonna turn my camera around. I went and saw The 5 Heartbeats, which is a movie produced by and written by Keenan Ivory Wayans and Robert Townsend. And it came out like 26, 27 years ago. And it's about it's really about 3 singing groups and their trials and tribulations, called The 5 Heartbeats. And I was talking to one of them on the phone. They called me, that's why I'm late. But anyway, I didn't tell you who it is. But anyway, and I got a picture of me and Robert Townsend somewhere, but I'm not going to post it just yet, only because I was running late and I didn't want to take it out of my phone, and I already had enough stuff. But anyway, in The 5 Heartbeats, there was a scene in there that I wanted to talk with you about. There's a scene in there where they're sleeping with children. Okay, this movie was done in 1991, so it was before the child molestation accusations came out on Michael in 93, and it had nothing to do with nothing. It's just back in the day, people slept, they were poor people, didn't have enough beds, and the children slept with the older children, and they just shared beds. So there's a scene in that movie that's innocent. You know, everybody who sleeps in a bed with a kid does not want to have sex with a kid. Okay, and also remember this, I'm going to show you guys something else, which is poor, and it's not just poor black people, it's poor white people too. Okay, who knows what this scene is? Okay, who knows what this is? Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Remember in the movie, the grandparents all slept in the same bed, and I think Charlie slept in the bed too, and they were poor. And so back in the day, people just slept in the same bed, and it didn't mean that they were having sex. Okay, so Michael's old school, and with these allegations, everybody's like, well, he's sleeping in the bed with kids. Well, Michael grew up until they could afford triple-decker bunk beds. Those boys shared beds, okay? Michael's brothers shared beds, okay, until Joe and Catherine was able to afford to get them their own bed. And also, you got to know something too. The Jacksons were poor. It was 11 people living in an 800 square foot 2-bedroom house. 11 people. The girls slept in the living room, okay? So, you know, let's not all, you know, everything is not about sex. Plus, when Michael, for 5 years that they toured, the Chitlin Circuit or wherever they toured to, Joe couldn't afford for, 5 boys and 3 more band members, 8, 9, 10 people in hotel rooms when they had to travel before they made it and were signed to Motown. So they often shared beds. So to Michael, a bed is not a place that you necessarily have sex. A bed is a place where you just lounge. Okay, because if you're in a hotel room, there's really not that many seats, and where most people sit is on the bed in hotel rooms. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of, you know, bring that up. Okay, so that when we're defending Michael, we have more ammunition to explain him. Plus, I think Michael hung around kids because they were like something, because when you are always looked at, like when Michael entered a room, since he can remember, he's the center of attention. And you really don't want a lot of people coming up to you, and you really don't want to just stand there and be looked at. So you have something to distract you, so that people, if they see that you're busy or you're talking to somebody or you're with a kid or you're busy, they're not going to come and invade your space. And it was something that Michael could do to make himself busy. So that's another reason why he hung around kids, and adults were a little bit harder to hang around with, and girls always wanted to have sex, and Michael had the vitiligo, and he was scared, and you know, he self-conscious about it, and you know, so he didn't want to show that body to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wouldn't mind, but you know, I was watching the House hearings today, and one of the congressmen, he was a black guy, he had vitiligo on his neck. Right here, you can see white spots on his neck. It's common. A lot of people have vitiligo, especially when you're black. Okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to kind of go through that with you guys. I got to shut some of these as I discuss them. Let's see. Oh, my computer's a little bit slow. Oh no, it said it's not responding. Okay, so we got to give Madonna some love. Okay, we got to give Madonna a little bit of love. Okay, thanks Madonna. Madonna stands up for Michael Jackson over sex abuse claims in Leaving Neverland. Thank you, Madonna. She said she never saw it, which I can call a child porno film. And she said that, you know, she always asked herself, you know, what's the purpose of this? Do they want money? And she said she was the victim of a lot of lies and stuff. So if she was lied on, you know, Michael's being lied on, so she didn't believe it. So we give Madonna props for standing up for Michael. And then Madonna girl, then Madonna went out dressed like this. Where is that picture? Okay, and then, oh man, no, I had that saved. I swear to God, I had it saved. I had it saved. Where are you? Where is it? Where is it? I had it saved. Okay, yeah, here it is. And then Madonna goes out looking like this, right? That's kind of like a little, you know, disguise that Michael would wear. So that's kind of interesting. So Madonna went out looking like Michael Jackson in disguise. So maybe she was paying homage to him. Okay, so now let's see what else I have. I have my notes. Let me look. I have my notes. Let's see. Oh, we have to be careful, okay, not to be distracted or diverted or use Oprah as a diversion, because I see so much hate for Oprah, which she does deserve, but the real culprits are Wade and James, okay? And we can't lose sight that it's Wade and James who started this mess. It's really Wade that started it. James picked it up because he needed money because his family was being sued for nearly $1 million, and he made up the whole situation. And also, and then Dan Greed got involved, and then Oprah got involved. So we cannot just be hating so much on Oprah. We forget that it's really Wade and James that really deserve it, because they're the one telling the child porno story. Oprah wouldn't have anything to report, wouldn't be a part of this if it wasn't for them. And Oprah's backtracking a little bit because she's probably, somebody probably schooled her and told her that it's full of lies, that Leaving Neverland, I've identified 60 lies thanks to the fans and all the research. Okay, you can watch my video on 40 lies, 50 lies, and then there's a few more. Okay, I have some more stuff, okay? I have more stuff that I have saved for you guys. So, let's see what it is. Let's see what else I have. I'm going to try to shut these because sometimes you are, and Madonna has a new album out, so I'll give a shout out to her album. And girl, you're doing pretty good for 60 in that video. You look pretty good. You're a little young though. Okay, but I'm going to give Madonna a little love because she showed up for Michael. So she gets a little love. Okay. Let's see. I did Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Family. I did State of Independence, not Family, State of Independence, Donna Summer, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, now this I want to go over, okay? People do get caught with child sexual abuse. There's jails full of them, okay? A lot of people are like, well, Michael couldn't have not been that much of a mastermind to be molesting kids. Even Jonathan Spence goes back to when he was hanging with Webster, Captain EO. Okay, and all the way, you know, we're talking about the mid 80s all the way to 2005, and no proof at all, none, when other people get caught. Okay, here's a news story about a young boy getting caught, a young man getting caught and sentenced to 10 years in jail. Okay, he's a YouTube star, gets 10 years for coaxing underage female fans to share sexually explicit videos. Okay, so he's got caught. Okay, he's caught. There is a such thing as evidence of pedophiles, of people who do sexual crimes and sexual misconduct against younger people that are underage. Okay, just like, what was it, the guy from Subway? He got caught too. You know, and the guy who started Sundance, one of the founders of Sundance, where they aired Leaving Neverland, he's got in trouble for child sexual abuse too. So people do get caught and people do have evidence. But with Michael Jackson, when his itinerary is usually somewhere online where he was, there's cameras all over Neverland. There were 60 to 100 employees on Neverland property, on a daily basis. There were security, right? There were Michael's on camera being photographed coming out of airplanes, airports, wherever, and a lot of kids at his house. Nobody has any evidence, any proof, anything, nothing. And from 85 to 2005, 20 years? 20 years, nothing? Because there is nothing. Because Michael didn't hang around kids for sex. He hung around them as company, okay? As company. As somebody to bond with that really wasn't talking to him about making money all the time, okay? So, I just wanted to go over that with you guys. I got more stuff. Oh yeah, the lawsuit, okay, the HBO what they call is an opposition memorandum of opposition, which I call the rebuttal, the HBO rebuttal of why that non-disparagement 1992 agreement is not valid, which I believe is BS because the word perpetual's in it. They said it's subjective. Like, do we know that leaving Neverland is really disparagement? It's a crime. It's a crime. Child sexual abuse is a crime. So that lets you know how ridiculous, like I said, by Felicia, with their memorandum of opposition to memorandum, whatever, the rebuttal, okay? It's just ridiculous. So go back and watch that video. And I just wanted to just bring up child sexual abuse is a crime. So it's not subjective if it's disparagement or not. Okay, HBO, come on. Like I said, by Felicia. Okay. Oh, ooh, this was kind of good. I hope I didn't accidentally delete this one. Okay, most of you guys won't know who this is. I'm going to turn my camera around. Okay, this is Jamie King. Jamie King is the one that's been directing Michael Jackson's Cirque du Soleil shows, okay? And he's the one that got the job over Wade getting the job, okay? Let's see, where did I save that at? Where did I save more information? Okay, here we go. Okay, Wade out. This is from 2008. Wade ROBson out, Jamie King in for Britney Spears tour. Well, we know that he did. Wade and Andre were only hired to choreograph the promotional tour for Circus, which ended in Japan last week. In place of ROBson and Fuentes is Jamie King, who just directed Madonna's Sticky and Sweet tour. So he lost out to Jamie King twice. Back here for Britney Spears, and we know from Brandy, who dated Wade the entire time, that he said he was molested by Michael Jackson, okay, said that their relationship ended because Wade cheated on Britney Spears. But he didn't even get the Britney Spears gig, okay? So Jamie King did. But I got to tell you guys something about Jamie King. Okay, let me close this. And there's Jamie King. Let me tell you guys, if you guys have watched the Alive trilogy, then you know. Okay, this right here. It's a book by Jamie King. Is it the same Jamie King? I don't know, okay? But it said that Jamie King had directed Britney Spears and some other people. Let me look that up real quick. I think I have that saved too. Jamie, hold on, King. I think I have that saved in my in my, because I got so much stuff saved. Okay. So this is Wikipedia, Jamie King, Wikipedia. And he's a director, choreographer, and producer. Okay. So is this the same Jamie King? Because wait till I show you guys, wait till I go back, because you got to watch the Alive trilogy. There's so much in the Alive trilogy that there's just no way you can guess. A lot of people want to think they're so smart that they're going to figure out my documentary without watching it. No, you can't. There's so much information in it. Okay. Jamie King. Okay. Here is the conspiracy book. Okay. Here's the book. Okay. By Jamie King. Is it the same Jamie King? I don't know. Okay. But it says conspiracy theories, and it's got a picture of Michael Jackson. Look at the first sentence in this book. Did Michael Jackson fake his own death in a bid to escape financial ruin? Okay, that's the first thing. And then they talk about swine flu and then the 9/11, you know. So isn't that weird that it's the name Jamie King? Now, I called the publisher and they would not tell me who it was. And this came out January 4th, 2010. So I did not invent Michael Jackson faked his death. Okay, I am a reporter. I tried to be as responsible as I could be and not report on it until I had enough proof that made me think, okay, that made me believe that it could be true, because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I wanted to be responsible, and I wanted to be a part of the credible journalist, okay? Now, this is Conspiracy Theories, Jamie King, okay? And it says about the author, Jamie King, it gives Jamie King, he said he is one of the most innovative directors, choreography in the entertainment industry. Jamie and his team at King Productions have choreographed and directed for an impressive array of clients, including Ricky Martin, Britney Spears, Shakira, and the Queen of Pop, Madonna. He lives in Beverly Hills. This is for the book. So why would this Jamie King write a book that Michael faked his death? Right, this is right here. It's the same Jamie King. There it is right there. And this is from Google, 2012 from Google. This is not something I made up. Isn't that weird? Okay, so does Jamie King believe Michael Jackson faked his death? Okay, so please watch the Alive trilogy. There's so much information in the Alive trilogy. It's just too hard for me to explain so much information. Okay. I'd like to thank Teresa Bruner for sending me a birthday present, and someone else sent me one too, and I'll thank you as soon as I get it. Cecil said he went to the mailbox and picked it up, so when I get the package, I will, thank you on the next live. Let's see. Wade lies. Okay, we already know Wade lies. Okay. Let's see, there's more stuff. Let's see, I can't always see everything. Oh man, what did I do? I'm gonna turn my camera around. Okay, because Wade said that he filed, Wade said that he wanted to, the reason why he decided to file the lawsuit, because he wanted to scream the truth as loud as he screamed the lie. Okay, wonder how long it took him to come up with that cliche. I mean, it's like a one, like a bam, like that's so brilliant and so clever. You know what I mean? But it's not true. Because when you decided that you were going to sue the estate and that you wanted to get paid and you were using it as a way to extort money so you and your wife and your family could live finance free and you can fund all your projects. That's what I believe, and I have enough things to where I can support that. Okay, that is my theory. Okay, but so if you were really worried about justice, okay, and you wanted to, scream the truth, which you're saying Michael molested you, as much as you screamed the lie, which is the truth, because you were under oath then, that Michael Jackson did not molest you, okay, then why did you file the lawsuit under seal? Okay, here we go. Where's the word under seal? Okay, it's down here. Okay, I know I have the word under seal on here. This is not the one. Oh, here we go. Notice of filing under seal. Okay, notice of filing under seal. Here we go. Claimant Wade ROBson's notice of filing under seal. Okay, so you didn't care about nobody, and you didn't scream one screaming, and you did not go to Gavin Arvizo and say, I'm sorry. You went to a lawyer and you went and did a book deal, okay, and tried to sell a book, and this was a financial venture for you, Wade. Okay, and then James got on board because his father, who has since died, could have been sick 2 years before, but there was a family problem where his dad was being sued for $840,000. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, that it was another lie from Wade. Okay, let's see. I had something else that was. I'll save that for another one. Let's see. Okay. Now, I want to talk about some of the drama. Okay. A little bit of the drama. I really don't like putting drama in these videos. But in Alive 3, I talk about, and I have that saved. I'm going to play a bit of Alive 3 for you guys. Okay. Let me make it go big screen because I have it queued up. I want to play a bit of Alive 3 for you guys, and then we're going to come back and discuss it. I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay. And here we go. This is part of Alive 3, Michael Jackson, The Living Dead.
Because I'll be socializing with your mother.
People think
I think we're all human beings. We all have different emotions, different feelings.
Is Michael Jackson.
The real Dave knows about this controversy, and he has not spoken out against the dozens of death hoax videos that claims that he is really Michael Jackson in disguise on Larry King Live. Also with Bobby Anderson, who could very well be a real person as well. But Michael uses Bobby Anderson as some type of front. Then there's...
Okay, so I want you guys to know that the whole Bobby Anderson thing, duh, of course I talk about it. Is Michael Larry King? Is Michael Bobby Anderson? Is Michael Frontback 777? Is Michael Jackson Dr. A.J. Farshin? Is Michael Jackson Sofrico from Ashes and Pablo Tarragano? Is Michael Jackson also Sheriff Strider? Okay, which is from Emmett Till. Wait till you learn that one if you haven't watched Alive 3. Okay, and also, did Michael come see me as Miss Jane Pittman? This is all in the Alive trilogy. And since then, I'm going to turn the camera around because I got to now escape this. Okay, and since then, you know, there's other people that people thought was Michael Jackson. Like there's an impersonator that's shopping in France with bags. People think that's Michael Jackson. There's a shot of Paris in the back, Paris in a car in the back seat. They think that's Michael Jackson. There is Teddy Perkins. Okay, I saved a picture of Teddy Perkins. I saved that in my videos. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Here, I'm gonna turn this around. I did a video. This is Teddy Perkins. People think that this is Michael Jackson. Okay. See, this is, I'll play just a bit of it. And then there's more pictures, okay? There's more. And then these are the hands that got people thinking he was Michael. And people are like, Pearl, do you think those are Michael's hands? And maybe Michael's hands maybe 20 years ago. But no, I do not think that these are Michael's hands because look at the fingertips. Oops, let me pull that picture back up. Now, this is from another video that somebody did. I think it was the Believe channel, and they were trying to make it seem like they had the exact hands, and I totally disagree because Michael is 60 years old. And these are Michael's hands, I think, during the 2005 trial, which was 13 years ago. And Michael's fingertips are much bigger than this guy's fingertips. This guy has tiny fingertips, and he has long fingers, which matches his height, So no, I do not think the hands match. A lot of times you'll... Okay, so if you want to watch the rest of that video, why I don't believe that Teddy Perkins is Michael Jackson, you can watch this. Okay, and people believe that, like I said, people believe that Jack Kroner, Dr. A.J. Farshin, Jack Kroner is Michael Jackson. Okay, there's a whole big channel of it that has a lot of views. And these group of haters are not going after all these people that other people are saying is Michael Jackson. They just want to target me and they want to target Peter, and it's just out, it's out of hand. It's ridiculous. Now, I have in my video the reasons why I believe that Peter is Michael. He says he is not. I say that he is only because of the spending so much time with him, over 1,000 hours, probably more like 1,300 hours, talking on the phone, and so many things happened with him, telling the estate what to do, telling the family members what to do, predicting the hologram, predicting the sale of Neverland, you know, all these things before anybody else knew. A rare pearl, the day he called me, joining Twitter the day before the death announcement, and just so much stuff, which should not. And then there's another person that said, oh, I've known him forever. Well, Michael's been alive since the 90s, the late 90s. Okay. And I don't know. This person just talks a lot. Don't have no proof. Just talk. And is a bully and is a con artist and wants to make you believe what she's saying when she doesn't have anything to substantiate it. Now, they've known each other for a while because Michael hung around in chat rooms. Okay? Michael hung in chat rooms. Michael loved the internet because where else could he be anybody other than Michael Jackson without the pandemonium of Michael Jackson getting in the way? Okay, if you don't agree with me, fine. But I don't deserve, and he doesn't deserve, to be libeled, slandered, defamed, because I'm here to tell you, I'm about had it. Okay, so they made up a lie about a 13-year-old committing suicide because she found out the face was the Bobby Anderson face and not the Michael Jackson face. It's all lie. It's all made up. It's evil. Okay, and saying that Peter's a child predator, child molester, which is not true. There was somebody named Madonna that was going around, and I don't know, talking to girls, and I don't know how old those girls were. So these are real things, and they're saying that I'm promoting a child molester. These are things you can sue for because I am a business. Okay, I am a business, and you're defaming me, and so is Peter. Okay, he sent out a cease and desist letter to certain people, and I'm not going to, you want to know why he does what he does, ask him. I'm not in his head. Okay, I'm not in his head. But all I know is that when him and I were close, I got a whole bunch of clues. And then, setting up the whole thing with LaToya, the Michael Jackson death hoax.com with the estate, and the day the Scream album was released was the day I opened my Twitter account, and just so many fun things. Running into family members all over the place, Prince following me on the freeway, and Paris outside of my brother-in-law's law office, and them giving money to a shelter where I knew a family member that was living in that shelter. I don't tell you guys everything. There's a lot of stuff that I just didn't put in a live 3 only because it was overkill. Okay, Ada Pearl and the Wiz and the 777, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days, from Michael's birthday to Bobby Anderson's birthday, or from Bobby Anderson's birthday to Michael's birthday. And then the next year, which was his birthday, December 3rd or December 4th, and for 1 year it was Peter Pan that aired that day. And then the next year it was The Wiz. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff, okay, that's in a live 3 that you really must watch. Okay, please don't listen to the haters. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, there's a lot of people that say, because if Michael is alive, he has to be somebody. Okay, and he has to be somebody with power, with influence within the Jackson family. He has to be someone who can predict things before the world knows about them. Okay, so the only person that I've come up with is Peter Michael Bobby. That's what I've come up with. You don't have to agree with me. It doesn't have to be I hate you, you're a horrible person because I disagree. You just disagree and move on. Okay. But I'm allowed to tell my story in my Alive 3. And I'm allowed not to be called a scam artist. And I'm about sick of it right now. Okay? So I just want to put that out there that I have a First Amendment right as a reporter, and I can tell my story as long as I'm not lying, and everything that I say I prove to you guys. I show you the proof. Okay, of everything. So I just kind of wanted to go over that stuff with you. I'm going to go out to dinner tonight, okay, with Cecil, and I think I went over all my clues. I think I went over everything with you guys, and I will. This is one of my shirts that I bought with my birthday money. Cecil gave me some money to go shopping, so I wanted to buy new blouses because I know that, when you say, where did she say this and where did she show this, I want to have a reference of a different shirt, so I'm going to try not to wear the same shirt too often. So that's why I went out and bought 3 new blouses, and this is one of them. I think it's kind of cute. All right, it's cold out here. I know it's May in California. Excuse me, it's May in California, and it's been like overcast. It's been like overcast. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys next time.